Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are back on Forza Horizon 4 and today we're checking out the two car pass cars this week. Also we're going to check out the Forthathon car, Forthathon shop exclusive car as well. Apparently the Fortune Island was meant to come out today. It is now currently 6 minutes past 4 in the afternoon and we still haven't received any updates. It says in my update form, like list, that I've actually got Fortune Island, but I can't see it. Can't see like an icon saying Fortune Island, and of course the car pass list has not been increased, which it should be. So I don't think I've actually got the DLC yet. I don't know what's going on, but maybe in the next couple of hours it might turn up. So anyway, expect a video on that possibly today or tomorrow, or even yesterday. I don't know what the plans are at this minute, but this video will probably be released on Saturday, maybe, no, probably Friday, I would say. So today's Thursday, I'll get the Fortune Island one up and running again, if I can get it uploaded by today, because the GTA video that I did on Tuesday took 12 hours to upload. So judging by that and how long the Fortune Island video might be, it might not be released until Friday, so that means this video probably won't be uploaded until Saturday. So yeah, I'm talking to you from the past into the future, so it's a bit confusing. But anyway, at this current time, we're taking a look at these two new car pass cars. So we've got the 2003 Honda S2000 and the 1974 Honda Civic RS. Two of these cars I'm very happy with. The S2000 is a definite surprise. I was not expecting this, as we've already got the CR version, but the customization with the CR version is pretty terrible, and I think they had to, or Turn 10 had to introduce this car to add lots of customization options to it. That is my guess anyway. The other Civic, that's pretty cool. That's definitely got a Gran Turismo 4 vibe for me, that car, as I don't know why, it just seems to remind me of that game. But first of all, let's check out the S2000. So let's go in here and have a look. Also, please comment on the audio of my voice down below if anything wrong with it. I've done the same thing as I did on Tuesday with my mic. I've connected my PlayStation mic to my laptop, which is recording my voice, and see if that makes any difference than it was before. If not, then obviously it's still bad, and let me know. If it's good, then brilliant. Anyway, so these are different colour options. I quite like the white and the black. I think it's quite different. The black's normal, really. The red's quite nice. I don't know. Yellow, definitely not. Black, yeah, let's go for white and black. It's just a bit different, you know. It's like no other colour's got a black roof, so much as use this. There's a bit of uniqueness, if that's even a word. Oh, this thing loads up. Here we go. Let's take a look at the details of this thing. When you press X, it doesn't seem to open the bonnet or anything, but you have to do it manually. So you go down here, and we've got, look at that, a dual overhead cam VTEC engine. A perfectly awesome engine, that is. And yeah, there's not much to comment on it really, apart from the fact there's an awesome engine, and I'm looking forward to giving it a try, and hopefully it sounds better than the current VTEC engines in this game, like the Honda Civic Type R's and the Acura RSX. Those things sound terrible in this game. Is that, those are terrible? It just doesn't sound very realistic. It sounds like they've got aftermarket exhaust on them. So yeah, it doesn't seem to want to open up things automatically. So there we go. So let's have a look at the boot. It's got quite a nice, decently sized boot for a little roadster. I suppose it's got a little cubby hole there for any other bits and pieces, like milk, doing shopping. So there we go. Because the roof can the roof come down? It can. Perfect. Look at that. Let's just close the bonnet and the boot down a second. No, look, go here. No, just close the boot and the bonnet. There we go. There's the bonnet. And there's the boot. Down like that. Look at that. This is how it should look. Let's go into photo mode a second. Hide these. There we go. So look at that. That's how it should look. Perfect. Shame we can't do that out in the free run. Anyway, let's take a look at the customization of this thing, see if my hypothesis is correct. Go to garage, upgrades, and stuff. So we've got the engine bits and pieces here. We're only going to look at visual stuff. Aha, there we go. So we've got Top Secret, we've got Mugen, we've got JS Racing and Forza. Top Secret and Mugen are definitely very familiar companies for this. I remember from Juice 2, that game on the PS3, they use real life companies like that. And we've got the spoilers. We've got a Honda spoiler, which is the same one as the CR spoiler by the looks of things. Then we've got a Top Secret spoiler, which is just a little bit bigger. A Rocket Bunny, one there, and we've got a JS Racing, and we've got a Forza one. So we've got a few different options going on here. Oh, that's a bit different. So we've got a Mugen, we've got a Buddy Club, which is an unusual company. I've never heard of that one before. And JS Racing. Where's the exhaust gone? Where's the exhaust gone? They seem to have disappeared. And we've got side skirts, we've got Top Secret, and we've got JS Racing ones. And then we've got a bonnet, so we've got the Mugen one, and we've got the Top Secret. So if we make a Top Secret temporary build, I'm not actually going to do it, because you know me in customization. Top Secret. Oh, there's no Top Secret rear bumpers. Oh, right, we have to screw that up then. We have to go for Mugen. We have to go for a Mugen one. We're making a Mugen. Oh, there's no Mugen spoiler either. Damn, we have to adjust slightly here. I hate that front bumper, it's horrible. That one's a lot better. The rear bumper's crazy. The side skirt. The annoying thing is it's a bit lower than the other rest of the car, so I'll probably have to go for that. And then we've got the Top Secret there, and we've got Mugen there. Well, there we go. So there's a quick build. So we've got a new spoiler, we've got a new bumper, front and rear, and we've got a new bonnet and a new side skirt. So we can do a decent amount of customization on this. So we'll abandon that. And there is a body kit as well. So a Rocket Bunny one, which looks crazy. They all look the same, the Rocket Bunny stuff though. It just seems to ruin the car. Oh, that looks much better like that. Anyway, let's take it out on the road, I think. How's it taking 7 minutes just for me to take a look at this car? Spin around this way and go along my favourite road. For some reason it's refused to make my other house that I normally set in my actual house. It seems to have kept this one as my house. Brakes are awful. Interior is just the same. I forgot to mention about the interior, but I was expecting it to be the same as the CR, apart from I think the CR has cream inserts in the seats, as I seem to remember. cream colour seats. Anyways, let's go and have a look at this other Civic. This 1970s one. I'm going, not there. There's where I'm going. So we've got the 1974 Honda Civic RS. Let's have a look at this. I think orange is a good colour for this car. I just know, it just reminds me of Gran Turismo just being in this colour. And you can't change it anyway. That explains it then. Orange or not. The Ford Model T concept, that is. You can have any other colour, but you can have any colour in the world as long as it's black. Let's take a look at this thing. So we're going here, we stand up. A nice forward opening bonnet. And let's take a look at this teeny engine we got in there. I am not quite sure on the specs of this thing. I don't know what size it is and everything, but I'm pretty sure it's a 4-cylinder. Let's see if we can see any exhaust manifolds. It might be less than that, but no, I can't seem to see any details on what to tell us how many cylinders it's got. But there we go. It's got a boot as well, which is teeny. You could probably only get about 3 shopping bags in there. Not brilliant. Let's close that up a second and let's go inside the interior and have a look at what's going on there. It's a shame you don't really have much control when the Forthathon. It's quite sort of forcing you to do things, like, right, you can't just walk around on your own. I'm loving this wood detail. I love the wood steering wheel, the wood gear knob and the wood dash. That's lovely. I like wood interior in cars. It's got some studded seats, which I'm not quite sure what that's meant to do. And yeah, pretty basic interior. Got a radio, hot or cold, air conditioning over there, cigarette lighter. I do like the RS badge over there as well, though. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, it's a pretty basic interior, but then what do you expect from a 1970s car? I don't suspect there's going to be much customization, but let's just give it a go and have a look. Upgrades and tunings, custom upgrade, all this la-di-da, and we've got this, which is a Forza bumper, which looks hideous, and we've got two Forza spoilers. So we've got one here that doesn't look so bad actually. It looks almost like a custom thing that's actually real, where that just looks rubbish. We're not having that. So there we go. So here's a basic look at this Honda. Let's come out here and give it a drive. I can imagine what it's going to sound like, but I may be wrong. Spin around on your favourite road. They're quite big in profile, but they are quite thin. but I can actually see on the car even though it's young and old, but we are well, this is not starting to it's pretty good. I can actually be quite competitive with it. I think it's a Colt Classic, so a Colt car. And in that case, it's quite competitive the way that you probably be able to put and cars are quite solid. So I think it'll be quite competitive. If it's in the car, it's quite quick. I like the downshifts. They sound good. I don't know why it just sounds good. There's something about it. I can't put my finger on it. It just sounds good. So if we have a quick look at what this car class is, what this car's class is, it is a retro hot hatch. Ooh. Okay. So we filter in a second. We go retro hot hatch. Retro hot hatch. There it is. Yeah, it's not very competitive anymore. I think it's going to be decimated by all these. It's 1980s cars. I think it's probably one of the oldest ones here as well. If we sort it by year, probably, yeah, I was going to say it's one of the oldest ones. Probably against the Scirocco, I think it's a bit of a match for it. As we can see here, it's lighter than the Scirocco, but it's got 2 more brake horsepower. So at the end of the day, I said these two are good competitors. The Scirocco and the Civic, but the others, it's just decimating it really, to be honest. It doesn't feel very fast, the Civic, but it does feel faster than I was expecting it to feel. So yeah, it's not too bad. However, we've now got one more car to test out. We go to the welcome back page over here, and we go to the spring Forzathon. There's all the Forzathon. I'm not going to do the Forzathon anymore. I don't think it's worth my while doing that now, as it makes the video an hour long, which means it takes 12 hours to upload. And the fact is that most of these are pretty simple now. They were quite complicated at first, but now they've dumbed the information down a bit, so it's a bit easier to understand. So we go down to the shop. We got either the 2005 TVR Sagaris or Sagris. I call it Sagaris. Forza edition. Not interested in that, but we are interested in this, the Honda 1984 Honda Civic CRX Mugen. That is pretty cool. Now this, again, is another reference to Gran Turismo 4. Now Gran Turismo 4, back in my childhood, was one of my favourite games ever. And this car was in it, and it sounded really awesome. And also I enjoyed driving this thing in Forza Horizon 2. When they removed it for Horizon 3, I was quite surprised. But now it's here, so let's give it a go. So let's just go and purchase. Yep, how much is it? 200 Forzathon points, which is quite a lot. I was expecting to be probably about 150, not 200. That's quite a lot. But I can imagine now that over time, Turn 10 have looked at the statistics, if I could say that word properly, of the player base and how many Forzathon points everyone's got. And probably 200 Forza points is quite reasonable. I earned 1,000 just by playing online for about an hour or 2 hours or so, just to give it a go. And just doing 2 or 3 Forzathon things got enough credits for me to carry on. However, if you don't, this will be complicated to do if you don't go online, because I'm losing Forzathon points quite drastically here. But that's because I haven't done the Forzathons for a while. I've kept missing them out, and also I tried to do one last week, forgot to carry on, then I'm lost out. I was meant to do it yesterday but forgot. So yeah, at least I've still got 645, so that'll last probably another 3 weeks. But there we go, let's give it a try. So let's go over to Honda again. It's very, very Honda themed today. And here it is at Honda when the pictures load itself back up again. Here we go. So let's have a quick direct comparison between these. 237, 247. Hold on. Whoa, step back. That's got more horsepower than that? Really? It's 6 years younger and has 10 brake horsepower less and weighs more. That makes 0 sense. Whoa, okay, that was a bit of a surprise. I was not I was not expecting that. If you want to know a comparison between these two on my little circuit, put it down in the comments down below and I'll reply to you the result. Because that'd be quite interesting to find out. I might just do it and let you know and put the result in the comments down below anyway. I might do that anyway, but it'd be quite interesting to know because that's 3 years, well, 6 years younger, and it's less brake horsepower and heavier, and it's a CR model. Okay, that's a bit of a surprise. Anyway, let's have a look at this thing anyway. The 1984 Honda Mugen. Let's just get in it and take a look. Now, I know there are some facts and statistics in this game that I wrong, so that could be a little bit unbelievable, but we're going to just give it a go, aren't we? So let's press X and have a look here. So everything all opens up. Let's have a look at this lovely engine. So we've got a PGM F1. I don't know what that means. Honda 12 valve. So I guess it's another VTEC engine. It must be a VTEC engine. It's a Civic. Surely. Maybe not. I don't know. You have to find out. Head on back here. We've got a massive, would have been a massive boot, but it's been replaced by harnesses and seatbelts. So it might be a bit difficult when we're shopping in there. Let's have a look at the interior. Ooh, so we've got a nice racing steering wheel with all the Mugen logo on it. Nice interior, quite 1980s sort of look about it. Quite nice. I do like the dashboard though. It looks like a shelf where you can stick all bits and pieces in there, and it seems with the glove box on the top. That's unusual. I like that. Definitely a track-bred car, this one. Let's have a quick look at the customization. I doubt there'll be any major customization, as it's already pretty much fully customized. So let's have a look at the bumper. Yeah, we've got a Forza one, really dull, and the Forza one. Yeah, Forza one. Why do you want to put that spoiler on now? I think it looks cool with their boot lip spoiler like that. I think it's quite a good looking car though. I don't know why I like it, but again, it's probably just because of my childhood memories of me playing with it in Gran Turismo 4. Probably why I like it so much, but there we go. I can tell what this is going to sound like already. It's quite surprising. But I was expecting more than VTEC kind of noise. I don't really have much knowledge of this thing. Just so I don't know. I can't say it sounds it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't really sound bad. I don't know whether it's station, it can make a funny noise. actually sounds quite good. That is a good sound. I do like that. Again, I like the noise itself, but I just don't know whether it's suited. I think it really is. Yeah, it does sound good. It's a bit muffled inside, obviously, but I'm going to have to do a bit more research on this thing and see what it sounds like and what engine it's got. If we set as home, we'll have to do that one here, because it seems to be denying me this lately. I've set this as home before, and it hasn't continued. So let's go in the Forza Vista just briefly and have a quick look at that engine. Because I don't really know much about engines. I just know there's an engine that's got this amount of brake horsepower, boom, sorted. But I just don't know if it's called a certain engine. It's like a K series or something like that. I wouldn't know. And I know what K series is. It's a Rover engine, a Rover Lotus engine, I think. Either way, it was in Rovers, and I think the Lotus Esprit had it as well. But this is a PMG F1. I don't know if that's the name of the engine or not, but it seems like it. Just judging by the way it seems presented, it must mean something. But it's definitely naturally aspirated. I can't see a turbo anywhere, and you can't hear it either with the car sound, and it doesn't feel like it's got turbos. So yeah, it does feel quite slow. Let's have a look at the brake horsepower figure of this. So it's in retro hot hatch class, which I think will stand a bit more. It'll probably it's like a lower middle in terms of performance. It's got 120 brake horsepower and it weighs 1.4. No, it doesn't weigh 1.4. It weighs 1.8. Hold on, am I looking at? Oh, I was looking at the displacement for the Honda S2000 CR. Whoops, I was looking in the wrong place. But anyway, this weighs 1.8 pounds, which is quite 1.8 thousand pounds, which is decently heavy. It's got 120 brake horsepower, so let's actually filter it out a second. We want retro hot hatch. There we go. So yeah, as I imagined, about middle lower. It's got less brake horsepower. I suppose it would do, because that's quite a lot older than the SIR. Well, yeah, as I did imagine in certain, if we go to class, I was going to imagine about, yeah, it's in lower class really, but it's kind of in the middle lower, really. But there we go. There is my review on these three cars. I'm very happy about this week. I think we've got three awesome cars. We've got a Honda CRX Mugen. We've got a Honda S2000, and we've got a Honda Civic RS. So we've got some decent cars this week. They're not fantastic cars, but they're really cool cars, I think. Better than any old hoonigan car, at least, or drift truck. Grrr. So yeah, I approve of these cars. I'm very happy with these today. And finally, I have a good review on cars we've got this week, rather than the previous weeks me whinging all the time. So yes, I'm pleased we've got a good review this week. So thank you very much for watching. Of course, I'm going to find out what's going on about this Fortune Island DLC, and hopefully I'll see you then. Bye.